In the world of selling, have seen salesperson running to complete their quotas monthly, then quarterly, and finally annual targets. Some can make it happen, but most of them struggles. Brian Tracy says this: approach each customer with an idea of helping him or her to solve a problem or achieve a goal, not selling a product or services. Namaskar, my name is Rohit Kashyap, sales growth expert, and you are watching Monday Morning Sales Tip. I help you to grow your business by making sales easy and comfortable. So if you are interested in learning the latest and the greatest sales and marketing strategies, tools, tips, tricks and tactics, well, you may want to consider of subscribing our channel Resilientrohit. So you will be the first to know whenever a new video is released or uploaded. Let's get started. One of the greatest area that I work with individuals organization is called value selling. Value selling says a customer buy your product because of value they get from your product and services. Means people don't buy your product, they buy what does a product do for them. That is the result they get from your product and services. Have trained thousands of salespeople across the globe, and I teach them only one thing. Yes, only one thing. Sell the value and the benefit of your product and services to your customers. Focus on explaining and expressing how it works for the customer. If you focus on the value, the price becomes less important and less. If you don't focus on the value, then the only you can talk about is the price. Let's start. What is value selling? Value is not what you say. Value is what is perceived by the customers. The research says that the value is the difference between the price you charge for your product and services and the benefit the customer perceives they will get. If the customer perceives they will get a lot of benefit for the price they pay, then the perception of value is very high. Educate your customers how much they will benefit, how much your product or services will help them, and all of the things your product or services can do to help them achieve their goals. Solve their problems, and more you focus on these values, the less important the price becomes. Value selling definition. According to the definition, value-based selling is an approach that focuses on benefiting customers throughout the sales process. Salesperson focus on taking a consultative approach to provide value to the customer, so the sales decision is made based on the potential value and the product can provide. Value selling is a sales technique that leverages customers' anticipation of enjoying the benefit of the item for the sale. With this approach, the sales focus on how the buyer's life will be improved is an asset at hand, rather than the actual features and hard facts related to the product. Here are the 5 key steps to sell the values instead of price. Let's start with number 1. Who is your customers? The first step is to identify your target market, the geographies you want to sell. So create an ideal customer profile. If you want to know more about how to create an ideal customer profile, write in the comment below. We'll make a video on. Then the next step is to create a customer persona. That's a big thing in value selling. Ask yourself, who is the person who is most likely to buy my products and but immediately. Then create a customer persona based on this information. How old are they? Are they male or female? Do they have children? How much money do they make it? What is their level of education? What are their like and dislike? According to your industries, according to the product, according to the market you want to serve, you can create your customer persona. Step number 2, identify your prospects or customers' pain point. The second step is to identify your customer's persona problem, their issues, their pain points clearly. What kind of problem does this customer have and what you can solve? If you have identified your customers correctly, these people will pay you to solve their problem. Sometimes the problems are obvious and clear, sometimes are stated, sometimes are unstated, sometimes the problem do not exist for the customer. If the problem does not exist, the customer will not buy your product. So you have to clearly identify the challenges, the problem that the customer is facing and what you can solve it. Point number 3, the step number 3. Make a list of all the benefits. So write down all the benefits your product offer. Before you go to pitch your product, first make a list of all the benefits your product or services and the ways will solve your customer's problem. The more benefit and solution you can provide to your customers, the less they will be able to deny your product will solve their problem. As you look to sell, make sure the benefits of your product are easy to understand and relevant to your prospects. Let's take an example. If your product designed to reduce cycle time and improve productivity for those who use this, does your company offer free training that will help customers quickly get up the speed after they made their purchase? Does the purchase of your product include free automatic updates for customers to make job easier? Does your product offer them with unique features that help them to differentiate their offering to their customers? So your benefits should be clearly defined. These unique differentiations are for your offering. Make sure they are aligned with the needs of the customers, because if they are not aligned with the needs of the customer, they are termed as a feature and you do a sales pitching which do not sell. Use these points to guide your sales conversation. Step number 4, focus on teaching instead of selling. A good salesperson is one who knows how to communicate clearly and consistently and consciously. Aside your clear communication, a good sales representative knows how to package the information in fun and entertaining way while still getting their point across. The key of retaining prospects' attention after getting as far as to the lead generation in the sales process is to teach the prospect about the qualities of your product rather than selling the actual product. By teaching them, you will build trust and become their go-to source of information. Once the trust is established, then the prospect is ready to buy. Your offering is far more appealing because you have already demonstrated value instead of pushing the sales without any proof of value for the buyer. Step number 5, support them with decision making. Yes, this is also very crucial. Why people don't buy from you is that they are hesitant to make a buying decision is due to fear. Yes, fear of unknown. Fear of what will happen if I need to change the entire design or the process. Will I get the same output? Will my efficiency will decrease? My productivity will decrease? What will happen? And many other questions are in their mind which holds them back to take a decision or trying a new product or services. When taking a value-based approach, your role as a sales professional is to act as a consultant, helping your prospect make most informed purchase decision. Share fresh ideas and strategies that can help your prospect improve their own competitive positioning, avoid the temptation to tell the prospect what to do. This is very important. Avoid the temptation to tell and sell. That's very important. You have to hold that thing. As an expert, share with them the success stories of the other client. For example, if your prospect asks that they should take an action, what would typical not recommended? Share the real life example of how taking said action result in setback to other buyer. This helps your prospect maintain their position in the driver's seat for their buying decision and help you to convey your message in an honest and helpful manner. The management guru Brian Tracy says that the more you focus on the value of your product or services, the less important price becomes. Those are my strategies for selling value versus price. So sell value, not the price. I love to hear from all of you. What are the other tips do you have or on how you show value to your customers? I want to learn from you guys. Leave a comment below. I am sure I will follow up with you. I would appreciate if you comment below what are the other topics you want I should make a video on, and also check the other video. I have linked it here. I'm sure they are going to help you to increase and thrive in this low market, low economy. I hope that you have enjoyed this video. If yes, then please give a like and a thumbs up, and if you don't, then dislike it. But make sure to subscribe our channel Resilient Rohit and ring the bell to get the notification whenever we upload a new video. Please share this video with your family, friends, colleagues as much as you can, and also with those whom you think can be benefited. Remember, if you want to change the status quo, you have to take an action, and take action right now. See you next Monday. Till then, happy selling. Sharing is caring.